like you should. Airborne. Feel the sweat on your face. So good, so good, so good, so good. Here we go. All right.
So today on Have a Nice Day, we've come into Los Angeles to go and visit Ross Cutlery. Now, the really great thing about Ross Cutlery is it's across the street from the Grand Central Market, which has many fine places to eat. And there is also a very historic theater. Check out that architecture back in the heyday of Los Angeles. But of course, we are here for the knives. So let's go ahead inside and see what we can see. So here we are, and we have some interesting applegate-fairbairn fighting knives here. Now, if you notice, there is a space open here because I'm buying one of these today. These look like they were in somebody's collection. But this is, you know, the caveat of Ross Cutlery. This is the largest knife shop, I would dare say, in Southern California that I know of, and I've been to quite a few of them, and some of them just aren't here anymore. And I mean, this is a fantastic collection of knives here in Los Angeles. Of course, with the standard stuff that you would have from, you know, kitchen knives, barber, and stuff like that. They have a very eclectic mix of knives. So they have all these turnstile type of knife displays. So the amount of knives that they have here is huge. Very, very huge. Oh, and I wanted to show you this. I just saw this on Facebook or something like that, and that would be Sniper Blade Works. They did their version of the Smachette, and it's here for $274.98. Looks like possibly a glass reinforced nylon with a tech lock or something, but it does have a tech lock. But stop over and give this place a try, because across the street, right over there, is a fantastic grouping of eating places, little pop-up places, what have you, and you can have a great meal and you can cut it with your very own knife. So, oh, and I got myself a little box of paratroopers, because why not? All right, so here we go. And today on Have a Knife Day, we have...
Hello, my name is Eddie Velasquez. Me and my wife, Jennifer Velasquez, own Ross Cutlery. It's been in the same family now since 1965, when Jenny's dad and uncle bought it. We bought it about maybe 5 years ago, and we've been running it now throughout. We carry everything that has to do with cutlery, so pocket knives, hunting knives, kitchen knives, hair barbering scissors and shears, clippers. So, you know, we have everything that has to do with cutting. Just bring it on in, come on in and take a look. And also we sharpen the stuff too. So you could come in and get your knife sharpened while you wait for your pocket knives. Kitchen knives do take a couple of days, but we're here for your service. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. And I ended up buying something that you had here. And
right.
After we're done talking with our good man here, I am going to be going over to show you all what I bought from Ross Cutlery.
Awesome.
Now, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Is this not the largest knife store in LA County?
It is. We're actually one of the only ones standing now. We had Plaza Cutlery shut down a couple of years back, and then Advanced Cutlery just shut down in the pandemic. So we're one of the only knife stores standing in LA now.
Now, what is the movie theater outside and to the right of this place?
Sure. Right across the street from us is the Grand Central Market. Next door to the Grand Central Market is the $1 Million Theater, and they've been around over 100 years. The store itself here in LA has been around since 1955, but overall it's been around since 1930 when Mr. Ross himself brought it over to USA.
So thank you so much for letting us come over here and talk with you today. Remember, if you want to come, if you want a real reason to come to Los Angeles, this is it.
Thank you very
All right,
much.
thank you so much and have a nice day. So welcome back to the table. So here is the box. Okay, this is the very nice applegate-fairbairn combat knife. You also know of the Fairbairn. Sorry, I always get that. I want to say Bane, but it's Bairn. Fairbairn. So with that being said, here's the box. Now, what got my notice of the collection that they had at Ross is it is apparent to me that this used to be in somebody's collection. So here is a reality check for you. You're gonna die one of these days. I know that guy over there is going to live forever because he's gonna upload his consciousness into the Matrix, but until that happens, your collection, your family's gonna take it to a pawn shop or to Ross and they're gonna sell it. And since we all don't keep our real receipts because we don't want our loved ones to know how much money we've spent on our hobby, you know, make sure that you have set aside where you want your collection to go, who to go to. My collection is to go to the American Legion. I'm a member of the American Legion, United States' largest veterans organization, yada, yada, yada. Except for a couple of things that I'm going to give to certain friends, and pretty much a couple things that are going to be buried with me because I'm taking it with me. That's right. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going to get buried because I don't want you to dig my body up and I will come and haunt you. So with that in mind, so this is the box. You tell, it's amazing, you know, if you kept every box, how many extra rooms would you need in your house to store it all? I'm not keeping all my boxes. It's just not realistic. Unfortunately, it did not come with a sheath, so I made one. That's right, look at that high quality cardboard construction. So let's go ahead and take a look at the knife itself. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so this is applegate-fairbairn, and we also know Fairbairn Sykes from World War II, the OSS. And we are going to see some differences. Also, this is not a full, you know, a traditional dagger. I'm going to be showing you some pictures here in a minute. It'll be an edge all over. This does not. This is like an inch and a half. And it does have an edge on it, but this is going to go over to my good friend, Mr. Tom Beff. He's going, I'm not going to necessarily have Beff's serrations put into it, but I am going to have him put a high quality Beff edge on this beautiful knife. So let's put this over here. Put that there. Look at that craftsmanship. Wish I would have remembered that, but I'm most likely going to be sending, well, I am going to be sending this out to get an aftermarket sheath, most likely Black Bear Custom Kydex. So, the various versions of the Boker applegate-fairbairn have been convincing special forces all over the world for years and have emerged as an icon among tactical knives. The knife goes back to the classic Fairbairn Sykes dagger from World War II and was designed by Colonel Rex Applegate. The elite soldier coordinated secret operations throughout Europe during the war and even became President Franklin D. Roosevelt's personal guard. He trained Allied special forces in close combat and founded the School for Spies and Assassins in today's Camp David. Later, he continued to work as a consultant and trainer, wrote numerous books and close-quarter combat, wow, and began to develop and improve the perfect combat knife. The fiberglass reinforced Delrin handle with integrated stainless steel weights rests solidly in your hand. The brass crossguard and the 440C blade can handle every task delivery with a Kydex sheath and a large tech lock. Okay, I did not get that. That's probably my fault, because I know they had another knife that had a sheath. But at the same time, if you've ever paid attention to any of my videos at all, I usually get aftermarket sheaths anyways. So I'm going to put up a video here. I'm going to put a picture up there. And that's going to show you the classic, Fairbairn Sykes Commando dagger. And we're going to see how much more of a point it has, the different handle shape, etc., etc. And I'm also going to be putting up the specs for this blade. So you're going to have an opportunity to, appreciate the differences. And once again, I'm going to pick up this fine knife that I have been looking at for quite some time. This, of course, does come from Boker. That's right, Boker of Germany. There we go. So, once again, this is my attempt to give you a better understanding of what the blade looks like. The handle feels really good. It feels solid in the hand. Definitely does. It definitely doesn't have that all steel thinner handle of the classic Fairbairn Sykes, but it is a great addition to any collection like mine. So I'm going to close this out now. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you comment, well, algorithms being what they are on YouTube, will show up a little bit more. If you subscribe, well, that just makes me happy. You want to put a smile on a veteran's face. Click that subscribe bell. Ding, ding. All right, thank you so much. And as always, have a nice day.